So omnichannel is hugely important now. Planning across screens is a big feature on planners' lips at the moment, and what they're trying to do is understand how data can help them to do this better. From our perspective, what we're seeing is, and a good example of this is utilising TV data or ACR data. So automated content recognition is basically taking data from the TV, understanding who's watching the ads there, who's watching content household level, what types of content are they watching, what devices are they watching on, etc. So what that brings us is an opportunity to start looking, first of all, how we can utilise that data to retarget them in other environments. What that means is that, for instance, we can understand who's watched an advert on linear versus on streaming, or do we need to move some of our investment over here in order to capture people in a streaming environment. When it gets more omnichannel and more exciting is where you can activate that in a kind of an end-to-end platform that allows you to also use that data across online video or display as well. So you can start to really scale those incremental reaches, for instance, so making sure that you're capturing new users from the TV advertising that you've done, whether it's increasing your reach and frequency, whether it's competitor conquesting as well. And then the other factor is on the content side of things is understanding what programming people are watching. Maybe they're watching big sporting events that aren't able to be advertised around. Again, all of these areas around content that we're able to target users in an omnichannel way, utilising that TV data. So attention is a huge topic. It has been for probably about a year and a half, 2 years now. It's become a very big thing, and obviously advertisers want to ensure that people see their adverts and they're making the impact that the investment that they've put into them justifies. It surprises people when I say this, but we actually look at attention way before the campaign actually starts, and it's actually the active attention of that advert and how it's likely to drive people's focus towards it. So we do a facial coding analysis, and we ensure that second by second we can start to understand the happiness, the joy, the sadness, the shock, whatever it might be, and we can make recommendations pre-campaign because we want to make sure that video looks great or the TV advert looks great on every single screen it's going to be shown on. Then we move into probably what's more traditional, what's known by most people around in-campaign attention, and understanding whichever screen that it's been delivered upon, using panel data or historic data, and optimise towards those placements that are going to drive more attention. And in a CTV environment, that could be looking at things like time of day, the programming that you're looking at, or the position that the advert is in the break as well. So sustainability for us has been a big thing. It's been a topical conversation, not just in the industry. We've obviously had the benefit of rebranding and unifying a tech stack over the last sort of year or so. And what that's meant we can do is sort of pre-think around these things. I think with sustainability, there's two ways to look at it. What are you doing to be measured that's visible by your clients and they can see it, but also as a company, what you're doing internally as well. So we've had the chance now to look at things like our data retention policies. Our data centres internationally are powered by pretty much 100% renewable energy as well. So there's certain factors that we can do as a tech stack that ensure that we're giving our advertisers and clients comfort that they're working with a strong partner in that area. Then the external part of that is who you're partnering with. We've partnered with Scope 3 to measure carbon emissions and understand how each of our publishers are doing in those areas. And what that enables us to do is not only obviously have a visible score that advertisers can rely upon, but it also can help us to further educate down the chain. For instance, we're first to market with CTV greener PMPs. So what that means is we'll go to our top performing publishers in those areas, but then that also means that we can start to talk to their ones who maybe aren't performing as well and start to make recommendations and things. So overall, hopefully, as an industry, we can all sort of contribute to build those standards up.